We all hear about occupation of Palestine, and nowadays there's a new character in town, the ruler of Turkey, Mr. Erdogan, the president, who desires deep inside him to be once again the caliph. The Turks ruled over the Arabs for 600 years, didn't leave a single mark of the language or culture anywhere there. They caused the Caliphate. They, for 600 years, fought with Persia, in Europe, etc., at the gates of Vienna, you name it. And they have, in modern world, in the 20th century, they are the ones who occupied and invaded another independent country, which we have all forgotten. In 1974, Turkey invaded Cyprus. Till today, the northeast part, probably 1/3 of the island, is still under Turkish occupation. And these new Khalifas of Islam coming from Erdogan are talking about Kashmir and Palestine and its occupation. Why don't the Turks get out of Cyprus? In 1974, they divided the island, cut it off, legitimate independent country. Its only fault was that the government in Nicosia had closer relations and wanted and desired closer relations with its neighbor Greece, because the majority population was of Greek origin. No, that was not acceptable to the Turks. And today, even today, after 1974, they are still sitting there. Nobody recognizes them. They sit there, occupy that place, inhabit it with Turkish citizens from the mainland, and then lecture India or other countries that, oh, occupation is very bad. I'm bringing this up because Turkey is now the new player that raises the issue of Kashmir everywhere. It's like Pakistan's new benefactor. And anyone in India should come back to the Turks and say, you get out of Cyprus, end your occupation of that island, and then perhaps we can have a conversation. We don't deal with countries that go out and occupy other lands. Bharat has never invaded any country. It has never occupied any other land, nor does it desire. And this is what all Indians should understand. And in fact, the Pakistanis and Bangladesh who so love the Turkish dramas and everything, they should understand this is all a fantasy that has been created, that has embedded inferiority complex in them, that they look up to Turkey as the fair-skinned European, slightly westernized. No, they are the people who plundered your homeland, looted you, and didn't even live in Turkey, what is now Turkey. They came from Turkmenistan. They've occupied other people's lands. And my suggestion to the Turks is, get out, leave Cyprus. To the Cypriots, you have no claim whatsoever on an island in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, whose origin and its inhabitants are primarily of Greek ancestry. Greece did not occupy the island. Greece allowed it to have a democratic government under Archbishop Macarius. So I just wanted to bring this up because a whole lot of Pakistanis and even Indian Muslims are nowadays very infatuated. दिल लगा के रोते हैं, तुर्की हमारा भाई है, तुर्की जैसे कुछ कर लेगा, तुर्की ने जैसे कभी कुछ किया है हमारे लिए, सिवाय हिंदुस्तान के अंदर तबाही मचाने के लिए, और वो भी जब तुर्कमेनिस्तान में थी और अपनी खिलाफत बना के 600 साल अरबों पे हुकूमत की, वो अब हमारे बन गए। खैर, पाकिस्तान का तो हर कोई जो पैसे देता है, थोड़ी बात करता है, उसके गुलाम हो जाते हैं। But for goodness sake, Muslims of the Indian subcontinent should realize these are not your friends. They're occupying other people. So anytime some Turkish person of wisdom, if there is any, comes up and talks about India, I hope that the Indian diplomats or the Indian citizens or the diaspora slaps back to them and say, unless you withdraw from Cyprus, we don't have anything in common with you. Until next time, take care. Khuda Hafiz. Namaskar.